Hey there, I'm John Cox with Board Game Geek, and today we have Andrew Wolf with Project Raygun and Samurai Jack, Back to the Past.
Yes, Samurai Jack, gotta get back to the past. So we're really excited to debut this game. It will be releasing in July, and it's obviously themed all around Samurai Jack, the hit animated series that originally aired almost 15 years ago on Cartoon Network, and then was brought back last year for its fifth and final season to kind of close out the storyline on Cartoon Network's Adult Swim line.
Okay.
So the inspiration for the game is taking the story where it picks up at the start of the fifth season. For those of you who might not be as familiar with Samurai Jack, he is a character who was flung into the future by this evil demon overlord Aku in order for Aku to execute his master plan and basically take over the world. While in the future, Jack is trying to defeat Aku and get back to the past to basically restore the balance and make everything that was wrong right with the world again.
Okay.
So when the story picks up, Jack's been in the future for a really long time. He's starting to lose hope and despair and think that he'll never get back and complete his mission. And so we are going to be playing as Jack's friends that he has met along the way over the course of the series as he's been adventuring and trying to defeat villains and eventually overthrow Aku.
Okay.
So the way the game works is it has a combination of action movement selection that leads into some set collection. On a player's turn, everyone's going to choose one of these friends of Jack. I always choose Monkey Man. You got the Scotsman, Max, Ashi, Sir Rothschild, and you can see that there's these gorgeous sculpted and fully painted figures that are included with the game.
Yeah.
And so if you were the Scotsman, you'd have this hand of 5 movement cards. This is your character. I'm Monkey Man. I have the same set of 5 movement cards correlating to the different colored locations.
Okay.
First, we resolve a movement card for Jack, so we would reveal this, and then he would advance to the next location of that color. So
All right.
Go here. Then every player is going to choose one of the movement cards from their hands secretly and place it face down, and then it's simultaneous reveal.
Okay.
So we would do that. We would advance to the appropriate colors, and then finally Aku moves. So he's still chasing us around and trying to mess with us and stymie our plans. So it would be revealed. He would advance. After everyone is advanced along the path, players have a chance to collect these support cards. And what you're looking to do is collect enough support cards to help defeat the villain that you're going to encounter at the end of the path. So in this case, if a player can reach the end and have a card with a leaf, which is a trait, and a paw, which is an ally icon, they can turn those in and earn 3 honor points.
All right.
If they can get 2 weapons and an ally, 5. If they can get 2 traits and 2 allies, 8. Each of these spots can only be claimed and occupied once, so there's a bit of a racing mechanic.
Okay.
You have to balance what cards you need to collect to get the support you need to help defeat the villain, but also get there in time to make sure you can claim that spot. Because if somebody else gets there before you, and you may be trying to get the same set, they're going to score the points, and you're going to have to hold on to the cards. Hopefully you can use them in a subsequent round.
Okay.
So the game is played over 3 rounds, with each round having players progressing along the path, collecting support cards, helping Jack stay on the straight and narrow, because if he's unaccompanied, the sanity meter progresses, and if it gets all the way to the end, Jack's been driven insane, he's been stuck in the future too long, he's lost all hope and is despaired, and things have gone horribly wrong.
How do you make him not despair? Like,
as long
by
as you
being
stay
next
with
to
him, yes. As long as you are
okay.
in a location with him, if he's not alone, you're supporting him and he's okay.
Okay.
So there's also a little bit of a semi-co-op nature, just deciding who might want to go to the location and stay with Jack. And you do get some rewards with extra honor points for that as well. So there are motivations for it. But you're balancing the sets you're trying to collect, because you're going to get more points by getting the bigger sets to defeat the villains.
You only fight one of these villains per game?
Yeah, you play over 3 rounds, and so you always set up a villain at the end of each path to encounter at the end of the round.
I see.
And at the end of a round, after we've all encountered and helped Jack defeat the villain, we reset this path, so these tiles are all interchangeable. So it has a variable, sort of customizable game board instead of a static path where you know the sequence each round. So you can pick these up, shuffle them up, and then redistribute them so you have a different order. You do that for over 3 rounds. With the 3rd round, you're going to eventually fight a version of Aku. There he is. Who has bigger sets you need to collect, but more points, more honor points you're going to score for collecting those sets.
Okay.
And at the end of 3 rounds, whoever has collected the most honor points is deemed the winner, the one who has helped Jack the most in his quest to defeat Aku and get back to the past.
Awesome.
So that's Samurai Jack, Back to the Past.
Great. Thanks.
Absolutely.